how's it going, guys? This is Twister, and today I'm actually going to be bringing you some game battles match. Now, I'll talk a bit more about game battles in a second. I'll go in depth, try and explain to you guys basically what it is. But I was just playing some doubles, 2v2 game battles on Downturn. This was a demolition match. I was playing with zGingerGamer, and we're pretty decent mates, so we decided to set up a game battles team. Now, this is demolition, as you can tell. My class setup is the PP90 with extended mag. You're not allowed 2 attachments, I don't think so. I'm just got focus and extended mags. Focus because if you get into a one-on-one gunfight, you know, you need that focus, so your view kick doesn't go too much, so you can pretty much stay on target. But anyway, getting more onto it, my perks were extreme conditioning, quick draw and dead silence. Now there's reasoning behind that. You don't really need sleight of hand now. Like, sleight of hand would be a popular choice for like everyone in public matches, but you don't really need it because there's only 2. You're not going to be running into loads and loads of enemies, and you don't really need that quick reload. In some cases you might do. You might get caught out reloading, but it's not often. So extreme conditioning is really good to try and rush around the map, try and flank and execute all these different stuff. So yeah, and dead silence. A lot of people use headsets, so just so they can't hear you. I mean, I don't have a headset, but still, a lot of people in competitive will have headsets, so you just need to watch out for that. Now, I just want to quickly note, I am cutting out quite a lot of parts because this was an 11-minute gameplay, and I needed to edit out the bits where you wait to respawn, because after every death you wait for 5 seconds until you respawn. So I'll cut out every 5 seconds, and but I cut various bits out, so you guys are only seeing the action. Don't worry, you're not missing out on anything whatsoever. So yeah, that should be good. And now I'm just gonna like explain game battles a lot more. Oh wait, did I explain quick draw? Quick draw, yeah, quick draw is pretty self-explanatory anyway. You need it just for a quick aim down sights in those one-on-one gunfights. But now I am gonna explain game battles. Now, what game battles is? It's sort of competitive gaming, private matches against other teams. Now you just do it in private matches, and to be honest, it's really easy to get started. But I will explain that in a minute. Now, game battles is an alternative kind of like, it's basically an alternative thing to do instead of public matches. Now, like, public matches can get really boring because you get all the noobs sitting in corners just basically playing like absolute idiots that really get on your nerves. So we just kind of wanted to break from that. Public matches can get really annoying, especially the people you're playing against, whereas for the most part people on game battles tend to know what they're doing and pretty skilled at the game, rather than those idiotic teammates that basically just haven't got a clue. And it really is just kind of like a lot different of an experience. I also better point out that this is actually the second game. It's best out of 3. You play one game, which will be on one map. You'll play one game, which will be on a different map. You'll play the last game, which is kind of like the decider, which is on a different map. So the first game, I think, was a team deathmatch on interchange. Now, and this is pretty funny because for the first 2 games they actually tied. Because after the first game it was a tie. On a tie you have to replay that map, so we had to replay it again. We tied again, and on both times we tied, we actually came back to win in the last like 10 seconds. But then on the third replay of that map, they actually won that one, so which took us onto this map, which was demolition on Downturn. As you can see, we managed to win this one. Obviously I probably wouldn't be posting it if we didn't win, and we won this one nice and comfortably. I guess we won it in 2 rounds. We won the defense and we won the offense. I don't know which one we're doing first. I think we were on offense first, and we're on defense. I think this round, yeah. And then it went to the decider, which was capture the flag on lockdown, I think it was. And zGingerGamer is going to be posting that on his channel, so I'll try and make sure to link it, because he did really well in that capture the flag. I don't know his final score, but he did a lot better than me. And we won that round. I don't know what the final score was, but you'll be able to see it. I'll link it down in the description so you can watch that. And hopefully me and zGingerGamer will be able to bring some live like dual, that sounds so American, dual comms together, just live like commentating as we play, and which will be really good. But I'm still learning, I'm still getting better, so I kind of want to do that whilst I get a bit better, because like I said, it's a lot different from public matches. If you want to try it, I definitely do so. It's easy to get started. I'll go into that in a minute, but now I'm just going to go over some tips. Now, there's basically 2 types of play. Now, well, basically in public matches as well, there's a defensive role and an offensive role. Now, these two playstyles come more into play on Search and Destroy, which is kind of like a main game type that you'll be playing in game battles, because there's a lot of Search and Destroy matches available out there. If you're really like in a hurry to get a match, you'll easily be able to pick up a Search and Destroy match. Now the Search and Destroy is the one we've been playing mostly. We haven't been playing too many of the game modes, but yeah, Search and Destroy has been playing. We've been playing mostly, and in Search and Destroy, I've kind of developed more of a rusher play style. I do still need to take it really defensively at time, be really cautious. You really do need to check your corners, be really observe of everything around you. You really need to make sure you know where the enemy is. Try and make sure where the enemy is. Make sure like you run into a room there's not going to be an enemy there. Aiming down sights around corners. There's so many tips and advice I could give you. But yeah, my playstyle is kind of like the rusher. Now, like, if you've seen my 16-2 S&D, I kind of like explain this. What you want to do, you want to try and get into the enemy spawn as quick as possible. Now, there's various different flank routes, rush routes on a lot of different maps, and that's what I try and do. I try and get behind them. They won't expect it. Mainly, they usually just expect you to one defend one bomb on Search and Destroy, and one defend the other. But what I kind of like to do is rush round if they're trying to get a quick plant on one bomb. Basically, James will like go to a popular bomb. If they're stunning a certain bomb, he'll go over there, check it out, and if there's two guys, they'll probably be trying to get a quick plant off, and then I'll run around to their spawn, come behind them, make sure they don't get a plant off, and it usually works pretty good. Like, we haven't been doing best. I think our win to loss is like 66 and 11 at this point. We're still learning. We only just started playing like 4 or 5 days ago, and yeah, we are still learning. Hopefully we'll be able to get a lot better, and that's when we'll be bringing some live comms. Now, there are a lot of differences between pubs. One of them, well, the main one, is that the players on this are so much more, I cannot get my words out, so much more skilled, and they do tend to know what they're doing. But you gotta try and think outside the box. The thing is, you don't want to be predictable. That is one of the number one rules. You cannot be predictable, especially in Search and Destroy. If you go to one spot one round, you cannot do that the next round. You need to try and mix it up. You need to make sure they don't know what you're doing. And another really valuable tip is use your stuns and use your grenades. If you know where they're going to be coming at the start of a round, stun where they're going to be coming. Stun a popular rush route, so they're not going to be able to get a quick rush off on you, because when you stun them, it really does limit their movement. It limits, it disorientates the screen, and really does limit how fast they can turn. They turn really slowly whilst they're being stunned. And yeah, use your stuns, use your grenades, they're really valuable. And that is it for the gameplay. I think my final score is 23 and 12. I think hopefully you guys will go check out zGingerGamer's CTF match, and we'll both play in that, and hopefully we'll get some live comms. If you want to see more game battles, definitely come up in the, tell me in the comments below, because I'll definitely be able to give you some, bring you some more with zGingerGamer. Hopefully that'll be really awesome. And yeah, that's it from me. I'll see you guys later. Peace.